All right, I'm going to get started. Again, this will be very short, no more than 5 minutes. The rest of this week is lab, and I keep harping on this, but again, I'm going to show you 3 different screen shares here. The first one, as you can see, it's 150 points. All right, and that's the recycler view assignment that you were asked to do. It's right here. If you need a copy of any of this stuff, just please email me and let me know. But that's 150 points right there. Remember, I like to look at it almost as a gift, 50 points for the Unit 5, where we did the to-do list as a class, and I asked you to go in and add an alert dialogue, and I even gave you a link that showed you how to do it. So the recycler view assignment was already due. This assignment that you see here is due for this Friday, the 24th. And then finally, the next part of the project, which again, I'm not asking for very much in here. Virtually everyone in the class has turned in what they're doing for a project. And on here, all I ask is that you just take the material that is from the screenshots or from the wireframing that you did in Balsamic and just set up 2 or 3 or however many screens you're going to have in Android. All right. Even if, again, and put intents in there so I can move back and forth. I just want an idea of what the project is supposed to be working like. Please remember that 2 weeks from tomorrow is the last day that we have classes. So 2 weeks from Thursday morning, 8 o'clock, Thursday, May 7th, I can't take any work after that. All right. We've got meetings in the morning, even though they're going to be virtual, and I've got to fill out all this student outcome assessment stuff. And that's due like at 10, and then by 12, grades are due. All right. So I plan on, by the time I start that meeting, which I believe is at 9 o'clock, all my grades are going to be in. So if you have something missing, it's just going to go in the grade book as a 0. Now, if you do get it to me later, I can do a grade change, okay? And I can go add it and do a grade change, but I'm not sure exactly when I'm going to be able to do that. I've never had to do that before, all right? Tomorrow when you come into class, I will give you the next part, and this should have said part 2, but it doesn't. I'm going to give you part 3, the next part of this assignment. And really for part 3, what I'm asking is that you give me, we'll call it for lack of better words, version 1 of your finished product. In other words, I want the actual thing that you're going to be presenting, whether you're presenting it or we're not presenting it, but I want your final project. All right. And again, that'll be part 3. I will have something like this written up, and it will be emailed to you by the beginning of class tomorrow. That'll probably be worth about 250 points. And then turning in the last thing, again, I'm still waiting to hear back from Zoom to see if I can do. I told them what I'd like to do, and I asked them if it's possible and how to do it. But if they don't get back to me, and they're not real great at getting back to me, all right? I've sent them 3 emails. They've gotten back once, and that was 2 weeks later, all right? So if we cannot present projects, then we cannot present projects, all right? Unless anyone has any questions about anything. Again, last time, due tomorrow is what you see on the screen, part 2 of your final project. Due Friday is the Unit 9 homework, and that is to finish up that to-do list app. Due as soon as possible is the recycler view assignment if you haven't turned it in, and most people have not. I will take any and all late work. I'm not saying you'll get 100% credit for it, but you will get most credit for it. please, if you have not done so lately, and I know I keep harping on it, but please go out to Inside Rankin, go out and look at your own grade book, see what your grade is, and what should be in there are all of the assignments and anything you haven't turned in yet. All right. If it was already due, you might have a 0 on it. And again, I've said this before, that with some of you, you turn in stuff right when it's due, and that's great. But I don't typically grade it until I have at least half or more of the classes. So if I come back and I ask you for another invite to your GitHub, that's why I'm doing it. All right. That's really all that I have. Okay. So I will talk to you tomorrow.